Well, hey guys, welcome back to Waters Family Homestead. All right, I'm gonna flip this sideways. Ah, phone says the orientation is locked. Flip the phone back. Okay, well, I guess I don't have a whole lot of choice, but either way, have to zoom in a little bit because my lens has been cracked for a couple years, and if I'm not zoomed into at least one time, it blurs the edge of the screen. So, but I wanted to show y'all. I have not picked her back up. I did come in just now and move the other board from sideways straight down, give them a much wider path to go down. And I got one of my Wi-Fi live cameras out here so I can look and see. But she's being a good mama so far. There's a little black chick right there under her. See? See right there? And there is at least three of the yellow with a little black on them baby chicks. And then, of course, I don't know what color the one that had just hatched is. So, but she's kind of raised her body up a little bit. Zoom out just a little. She's raised her body up just a little bit. Oh man, I'm having to zoom with two fingers, trying to get that blurry edge of the screen out, but she's giving them room to move and hatch. But I've got the waterer set up right there and start and grow for feed. It ain't gonna hurt the adults to eat that. It's actually good for them. It's more protein. But anyway, I'm blocking the live camera, but I do have one set on them so I can see. Of course, I can't see under the boards or anything, but I'm hoping if there's a baby chick that gets down and can't get back up, and they don't figure out how to get back up there, I can see them and then come down here and get them back up under the mama so they'll stay warm. But look, she's turned around looking at me like you're bothering me. But she's been a good mama so far. So last time I looked, there was 5 baby chicks. Oh, how do I talk back to you? Hello, Lone Cross Scotty. I appreciate you tuning in. I did one earlier, and I don't think I got anybody, but the I don't know if it was working right or not. But either way, I've got 5 out of 12 so far that's hatched. I'm pretty sure there'll be a few more. As long as she stays on those eggs, those other eggs have a chance to hatch, or at least most of them. So that's my goal anyway. All right, guys. Well, I've been keeping an eye on them all day since I put this Wi-Fi camera out here, and she has not left them at all. But the baby chicks do come out and walk around a little bit. They walk around in that other laying box right here, and then they go back and get back up under her. So they stay out about 5 minutes or so, and then they go back up under her. But this is Southwest Georgia, and it's very humid and very warm. So far, so good. I'm hoping they learn how to go down the little ramp that I made them, and they can get to the feed, and I know they can get to the waterer. That's what it's made for. But since I haven't had a lot of chickens over here, the mice have dug a couple of tunnels in the dirt. I've got the waterer sitting on top of one, but there's a big one right up under the edge right there. So I got to get them blocks out from back there. I put them there because I had some hens that kept sitting in that back corner, and that stopped them from wanting to sit because the blocks are hard. And I need to get them out and put them in that wet spot in the last pen that whatever chicken keeps laying in over there. Hopefully that'll break her like it normally does. The new water hose that I ordered is doing good. It's not leaking at all. I'm gonna have to re-insulate it before winter, but they peck at it, so nothing I can do about that. I have not gathered eggs today. It's not quite time for me to gather them, but there are a few more eggs than there was earlier when I was over here. But Very pleased with the little mama. She is doing very, very well. Um, get 5 eggs to hatch to me is awesome, considering I hadn't done anything but move the other chickens so they won't keep laying when she's trying to set, laying in her brood. But we'll see. Excuse me. You can tell she knows I'm back here, and she knows I'm talking and probably recording because she's looking at me. She's turning that head. She may be wanting to take her a nap or something. I don't know. But look at her moving. That little black one's trying to come out from under it again, or moving it around. I saw its feet. But those little yellow ones definitely come out and walk around, and the black one did too earlier when I was watching it on the camera. So yeah, I think so. The problem with having a hen set on eggs instead of an incubator is, in an incubator, they all hatch basically within 24 hours of each other. Every now and then you get one that hatches a little bit later, and you can leave the incubator on and move on. But when you've got a hen that's setting, once those babies are a day and a half or sometimes less old, she wants to take them to food and water, and she'll get up off the rest of the eggs, and then they won't hatch because she's not on them anymore. That's the biggest drawback to having your hen hatch your eggs. But I thought about turning the incubator on, and just in case she gets up, come out here and get them and put them in the incubator, because it's not going to hurt them for her to be off for 20, 30 minutes. But you put them back in that incubator and get them warm if it's already warmed up. So I don't know. I'm trusting in the way God planned it and Mother Nature, and letting this thing go its own course. So I was actually out here doing a little something else. I'm gonna turn around and walk. I was actually out here cleaning up some of those limbs from the pear trees I cut down, and the biggest one is too heavy for me to pick up and throw over the fence. Well, I could probably do it if I had to, but I got to turn around and lock this gate. But there's no need in me straining that bad when I got a sawzall. I can come out and cut it in another smaller piece and throw it out. All the other limbs I threw over the fence, and as usual, nothing goes as planned. One of the limbs offshoots from the main that I threw out hit the wire and broke it. So then I had to go get some spare wire, come out here and repair the electric fence wire. So I turned it off, go get the wire, go repair the fence, then check it all the way around. And I'm glad I did, because I found the board that I'm using above my gate right here had come loose on the left side. So that wire was loose, and that's what told me that something was wrong. But I reattached that board, repaired the wire, turned the fence back on. It's working fine. That's two of my barnyard mix. See the black tails? Same gene as Junior and Sue. So when I moved all these Easter eggers back in here, once again, that's my little favorite one up there that's really, really sweet. It's on the roost already. But when I moved all the chickens back in here, I grabbed that black sex link. It's the one at the waterer in there. It's so hard for me to tell them apart, but it's back in here with the other chickens. So I'm planning on grabbing it once they go to roost and put it back over there and see if I can pick out the Easter egger that's mixed in with the rest of the black sex links and put her over here with her siblings, but, well, with her group. It's hard to tell them from the backside. You have to see the head. If they'd hold their head sideways, I'd go, yep, that's her. But the problem is they get on the roost and they're facing the wall, and I can't tell her. So I end up grabbing the wrong one. But I'm looking to see if I can see her now. She's not in the roost area, so that means she's out there somewhere. Now, some of the black sex links have this reddish brown color on their neck, but the Easter egger does not. But all of them don't, which makes it even harder to tell. But she's a little bit fluffier, and her face is not quite as pointy as the black sex links. So I believe that's her right there, but I'm not positive. If I get a good look at her face, her head or whatever, then I can tell. But they're out there scratching around where those limbs were, and they've really put a dent in that grass this year. It's going to slowly go away completely because their nitrogen, their waste is so strong in nitrogen, it just overpowers the grass and kills it. It'll grow right back if you can get them off of it for a couple of months, as long as they don't dig the roots up. But either way, I said in the earlier live that I'd come back, but I'm going to show y'all what I was working on. I finally got off my butt and was moving those limbs. I think I'm going to go in here and take this metal rollaway nesting box down and get it out of there. I need to fix the plastic tray. It broke. And that's the turkey breaking it, by the way, that when he was jumping down off the roost. But I need to fix it so that that nesting box can be used. I may put it in the last pen if I fix it with the other two I've got, and that'll give them one more nesting box to be able to lay in, because these two get full when 20 hens are laying. So I may just put a third one right beside them. There's enough room for a third one there. All right, well, I'm not going to bother her and pick her up again right now. I probably will tomorrow morning, either before or right after church, something like that, and see if there's, how many more hatched. But hopefully she'll stay on those eggs and let the rest of the ones that are going to hatch. So, Scotty, I appreciate you being with me on this live, brother. It says there's 2 people on here. I don't know if that's counting me or not, because earlier it told me 0. So I guess it wasn't counting me. But they're doing well. I did a feed run today and bought them some more scratch feed and gave them all plenty earlier. And I'm not going to give them any more right now, but I'll give them some more tomorrow. All right, guys. Scotty, appreciate it. Y'all remember what I always tell you. Jesus Christ loves you, and so do I. Y'all be safe. Be prepared. We'll see y'all on the next one.